Good afternoon, Standard 9 students. Now, you have got the answers that children of yesteryears, your grandparents, when they were little children, before the invention of television, they would keep themselves preoccupied or entertaining themselves by reading a lot of books. So, here I'll just emphasize the great Scott is referring to Sir Walter Scott, who was a renowned author and novelist, and he had written many of these adventurous stories. For children those days enjoyed it very much, especially on dragons and gypsies and pirates and treasure islands and all that. Okay. So they were stories that children loved. And then you had Beatrice Potter. She was very fond of writing stories based on animals, different kind of species of animals and their characteristics. So all her stories were based on animals and that is why the names of so many animals, stories based on animals are there. And perhaps the poet had been influenced by this lady, Beatrice Potter, who writes more about stories based on animals, and he also have written a lot of stories based on animals. Now, books, what books they used to know, those children living long ago. That means when we were a little child, or maybe our parents when they were little children, or at the time before the invention of television, children those days would read a lot of books. So please, please, we beg, we pray, go throw your TV set away. Now this is a humble request made by the poet to the parents. For heaven's sake, please take your television set and take it away from your house. Throw it away. And in its place, you can install a lovely bookshelf on the wall. Now, in the place of the television, you install a bookshelf. Okay? And fill that bookshelf with plenty of books. Ignoring all the dirty looks. Now, it is not going to be a very pleasant situation when the television is going to be removed from the house. The children are going to give you dirty looks, disgusted look or angry look. Your dirty looks means looking at you in an angrily manner. Okay? The screams and yells, the bites and kicks, and children hitting you with sticks means they're going to rebel. They're going to go against your decision of taking away the television set. And they're not too pleased that the TV set is gone away from the house and they have brought a shelf and you are filling it with books. So they're going to rebel or they're going to react. They will shout, they will scream, they will try to bite you, they will try to kick you, they may throw stones at you from far, or they may take a stick to beat you. So you have to tolerate it. Fear not, because we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else to do. He says now there's no need for you to worry. Since you only have to have the patience and tolerance. But you have to be firm in your decision. No TV means no TV. The books are there, you sit and read. If you don't want to read, no problem. You just sit in the house. Okay. Now, it will continue for 1 week, most probably 2 weeks. Now when the child feels that he has got nothing else to do, because you are firm in your decision and you are not forcing the child to read, but the books are kept over there. So when he gets bored himself and he has nothing else to do, what he will do is he will definitely pick up a book and he will want to read. And once he starts reading, then he will enjoy, or he will see the joy of reading. It will give him a lot of happiness, pleasure. And then he says, oh boy, this is fantastic. Then he will decide that he is going to spend most of his time reading books. And where he feels nurtured, he feels that now he is getting equipped, becoming more knowledgeable. He is beginning to enjoy the pleasure of reading. Okay. And then he will compare the books with the television set. And then when he looks at the television set, then he will give it a disgusted look. A sickly feeling comes over him, because now he has realized that the television set was only ruining him. He has not gained anything from it. So he will now begin to give the television a dirty look. He will feel sick. He will feel disgusted. Okay, so all the negative aspects of television now will be playing in his mind, and then he will thank his parents for having inculcated the habit of reading, because now the child has begun to understand the power and the joy of reading. And he will thank you for that. He will thank his parents for having given them the opportunity to read books. And that is what I also suggest, that you spend your time reading a lot of books. And when you go to the library, now this poetry has given you an idea as to what type of books, according to your age, you should read. Okay? So now the next lesson will be a horse and two goats. And your syllabus for Standard 9 in the poetry section, that has been completed. I will be sending you some notes in the soft copy. Please complete it. Thank you.